Good morning to all of you. So today we are going to study once again another type of data collection technique, that is interview. Till now we have studied many of the data collection technique. Now interview is a method of data collection many times when we are dealing with illiterate people, because if you want to use questionnaire, then the person has to be literate enough to understand this question. So if you want to assess the knowledge from an illiterate person, then the only way out is taking an interview. You will have the same questions, but instead of they reading and taking the answer, you will be asking the question and you will be taking the answer. Okay, so in such way, but there are many users, different types, which we are going to study. Now what is interview? Interview, we know it is a method of data collection in which one person, interviewer, asks the question to another person, respondent, which is conducted either face to face or telephonically. Okay, you can see this diagram. One person is asking, second person is giving the answer, and it is usually one person. But we shall be studying in we have a type of interview which is called as focused group interview, where instead of one person we have 8 to 12%. Okay, so you may have something in different, but basically it is one person asking and another person giving the answer. ठीक है, तो data collection interview क्या है ये? It is a method of data collection in which one person, जिसको हम क्या बोलते हैं, interviewer or here the researcher, okay, asks the question to another person. The person who is giving answer is called as respondent. जो person question पूछ रहा है उसको हम कहते हैं interviewer, and the person who is giving answer is called as respondent, and this is done either face to face or telephonically. Okay, or either it is face to face, means the same way they are sitting here face to face, or you can use even a telephonic measures. Okay, telephonic, mobile phone, whatever it is, so we can use even that. ठीक है, तो इंटरव्यू में हमको समझ में आ रहा, one person is asking the question to get the data, that person is called as interviewer, and the person who is giving the answer is called as respondent. And where do we do? Either it is a face to face situation, आप आमने सामने बैठकर ले सकते हैं, or it can be even a telephonic interview. Now what are the characteristics of interview? First is interviewer and respondent are strangers. They do not know each other. Usually they do not know each other. Okay, एक दूसरे को जानते नहीं हैं. Then relation is transitory. Relation is transitory means, now suppose if you're, I will take that same example, study to assess the level of knowledge related to anemia among primary gravid mothers of Utai village. Okay, so as an interviewer you are going to that particular house, having an interview, talking to them, taking whatever data you want. You have a relationship, but that is transitory. Transitory मतलब आपका data collection तक ही वो सीमित है, उसके बाद then there is no occasion you will be coming back to the house and talking to that person. So that is why here it is called as relation is transitory. मतलब जब तक आपको data collection करना है, you will be having a relationship with them. Once your data collection is over, the relationship is also over. Okay, obtain verbal answers to verbal questions. Okay, obtain verbal answers to verbal questions. What you are asking is again verbal, and the person naturally will be giving a verbal answer, not written. Okay, now who is recording information? The investigator records information. For example, what is your age? The person may be telling 24 years. So you are asking verbally, the person is giving verbally, but who is putting a tick mark? The interviewer is recording that information of age, and related to that whatever question you ask. Next is need not be face to face. That's what we have studied in the previous slide. It can be face to face or it can be a telephonic interview. So need not be face to face, and interview can be modified according to the situation. What are the different types of interview we are going to study? Okay, so these are the characteristics of interview, where the interviewer and the respondents, they are strangers to each other. They were not knowing before you started your data collection. You develop a relationship with them, but that is transitory. This will stop once your data collection is over. You ask the questions, you get verbal answers, but you are the person, or the interviewer is the person who records the information. It cannot be, it may not be face to face, it even can be a telephonic interview, and the type of interview you want will depend on the situation. Now, for interview process, what are the preparation? First is fix up an appointment. Second is appearance and dress. Third is familiarity with the interview schedule. Fourth is developing a rapport. Next is carrying the interview forward, recording the interview, and closing the interview. So this was all about preparation. First is fix up an appointment. Okay, suppose if you are using a face-to-face interview or using a telephonic interview, what is your responsibility? Fix up an appointment. What is fixing up an appointment? आपको उताई के एक पर्टिकुलर घर के प्राइमरी ग्रेविडा मदर से बात करना है. सो व्हाट यू नीड टू डू इज़, बिफोर यू टेक द इंटरव्यू, आप उनसे फ़ोन के द्वारा या पर्सनली जाके बोल सकते हैं कि किस दिन, व्हेन दे इट सूट्स देम, द टाइम विच सूट्स देम इज़ ऑफ ग्रेट इंपॉर्टेंस. ठीक है, अब अपने समय से गया, वो लोग बिजी रहेंगे तो दे विल नॉट बी रिस्पॉन्डिंग. सो you have to fix a time where you are also free to take the interview and the respondent is also having the time to give the interview. So that is called as fix up an appointment. Then you fix a date that I will be coming on this particular date at this particular time, and it will take approximately 1 hour to take the interview. So you fix up an appointment. ठीक है, fix up an appointment समझ में आ गया. Next is appearance and dress. Suppose if you are taking interview in a village, okay, and if you go in a dress, maybe in a jeans or top or some other dress where they will not be at ease by seeing you. So either what you do is, in the village setup, what we do is we either wear a salwar kameez, or what we do is wear a sari. So that will be acceptable. Okay, so appearance and dress is very, very important. And third is familiarity with the interview schedule. What is the meaning of this? भाई जो क्वेश्चन आप पूछ रहे हैं, that question का मतलब क्या है, दैट यू शुड नो 100%. आप वहाँ क्वेश्चन पूछते समय somebody is asking for clarification, आपको ही confusion हो रहा है, ऐसा नहीं होना है. ओके, सो दैट इज़ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट वॉट एवर यू वॉन्ट टू आस्क, उसका मल्टीपल चॉइस में क्या क्वेश्चन है, क्या ऑप्शन है, उसका क्या मीनिंग है, इन वॉट कंटेक्स्ट डू यू वॉन्ट देम टू रिस्पॉन्ड, ये सारा चीज़ शुड बी वेरी वेरी क्लियर टू दी interviewer. Okay, so that is the meaning of familiarity with the interview schedule. Next is developing rapport, especially if you are asking for sensitive information. Then unless and until you are having a rapport with each other, then the person will not be giving the answers. So you should have a good relationship, you should develop a rapport between you and the person, okay, with whom you are interviewing. Next is carrying the interview forward. Carrying the interview forward का मतलब क्या है? You ask one or two question, then you have to prompt for further answers, especially if you want the things in detail, where suppose, or if you are asking open-ended questions. Open-ended का हमको भी मतलब अभी समझ में आता है, because we know what is closed-ended and open-ended. Open-ended are free response where they are able to give the answer. So if you are expecting free response questions, तो आपको prompt करना पड़ेगा, और एक क्वेश्चन के बाद एक क्वेश्चन, then you have to carry the interview till the end. So that is called as carrying the interview forward. You start from question number 1, and suppose if you have 30 questions, so it is your responsibility to ensure that by 1 hour all those 30 questions will be over. So that is carrying the interview forward. Next is recording the interview. Either you can use a tape recorder, or if it is a mobile phone, you can easily record it, or what you can do is you can have the questionnaire in front, or the questions what you want to ask in front, and whatever answer they give, you can do the tick mark then and there. So that is called as recording the interview. So this has to be done as per what plan you have made. Next is closing the interview. Closing the interview means you should have to thank it. Once a question is over, you have to thank it and give thanks to the respondent that they agreed to be part of your research project. They agreed to spare their valuable time and give it to you so that you could get the answers from them. So that is called as closing the interview. You have to inform, yes, the interview is over, and before you start the interview also, when you fix up the appointment, you have to tell what you want to do, what is a topic, what cooperation you want to them, whether they are willing. All these things has to be clarified at the time of fixing of appointment, and when you close it, you have to tell that interview is over. You have to thank for the cooperation which they have extended to you for your research project. Next is, what are the benefits of interview? Provides in डेप्थ एंड डिटेल इंफॉर्मेशन. ठीक है, जो भी इंटरव्यू ले रहे हैं, जितना इंफॉर्मेशन आपको चाहिए, यू कैन गेट अ इन डेप्थ एंड डिटेल इंफॉर्मेशन. परमिट्स ग्रेटर डेप्थ ऑफ रिस्पॉन्स. आपको ओपन एंडेड क्वेश्चन पूछना है, इफ़ यू वांट टू आस्क इन डेप्थ, सो इंटरव्यू gives a good opportunity to ask questions in depth. Then you can get data from illiterate subjects, है ना. illiterate जो पढ़े लिखे नहीं हैं, इंटरव्यू के द्वारा you can get the question from that. There is higher response. What is higher response? of appointment fix करके जाते हैं. So आपको 100% you will be ensuring that whichever is the number of the sample, you will be completing that. अगर आपका 100 sample size है, आप ये ensure करोगे कि 100 पूरा जो है complete है, because you are taking up a appointment with them, you are recording, you are completing it, so naturally you will be ensuring that the higher response rate will be there as compared to questionnaire, where people may get the questionnaire, may respond. Suppose out of 30 questions, people may do a tick mark in 28, but may be forgetting about putting tick mark in 2. So then that respondent data cannot be collected, because you can only use completed data. Okay, so these issues are not there when you take the interview. Naturally you have a higher response. Then clarify misunderstandings. कोई question में confusion है, so that can be clarified, because you are there in front of the person, or you are taking a telephonic interview. If they need any clarification, you can ask, you can clarify it. Next is ask question at several level. जहाँ आपको चाहिए, you can ask at several level. Means you start with usually demographic, what is your age, what is your family monthly income, all these things. We start with general information, and then we increase it to different levels. Okay, depending on your topic of study. Okay. Next is helps to gather other supplementary information. Any additional information you want, you can definitely take the information. Then use of special devices. Use of special devices means using a tape recorder or a mobile to record the interview. All these things can be done. Okay, use of special devices can be done. Accuracy can be checked, whether all the questions are filled or not. All these things can be checked, and then you can clarify. Suppose the person tells that I am 20 years of age. Next, what you want is a completed age. Then you need to ask, is 19 years complete, or 20 years is going on, or is 20 years complete, or you can clarify it from the date of birth. So this is called as accuracy can be checked. So whatever answers the person is telling, so if you have any scope for checking the accuracy, आप check कर सकते हैं कि जो भी person बता रहा है वो सही है कि नहीं है. All these things can be checked. Okay, then is it can be flexible and adaptable. Whatever questions you want to ask, there can be flexibility, and it is adaptable. Adaptable means whatever questions you're asking, you can ask those questions in a local language. You can change the timing if the preset timing was not convenient to the respondent. The type of interview can be changed as per the requirement. So it is flexible, and it is adaptable, and it is useful for those people who are unable to write. So illiterate people, this is a very good method of data collection. Now, what are the types of interview? Now, these are the types of interview. Structured interview, which is called as directive interview, unstructured interview, non-directive interview, semi-structured interview, in-depth interview, focused group interview, and telephone interview. Okay, now we'll study one by one. First is structured interview or is directive interview. Interview is formal and has limited questions. Okay, you have 25 questions to ask. You have a list. You have the options. For example, age. You have, are you 18 years, 19 years, 20, or is it more than 20? Nothing more. So this is a fixed type of questions where your questions are limited. What questions need to be asked, what sequence it has to be asked, what options are there, everything is fixed. So this type of interview is called as formal interview and has limited questions. Questions are presented in same order to all. Suppose if your sample number is 30, आप उतई गांव जाके 30 लोगों से यही सेम क्वेश्चन सेम सीक्वेंस में सेम ऑप्शंस का पूछेंगे. You will not be adding one questions, you will not be deleting one questions, you will not be changing any of the options. ठीक है, you will not be asking anything जो आपके लिस्ट में नहीं है. Okay, so आप कुछ, you will not be flexible in any way. Okay, so this helps in increasing the reliability of the data. Okay, this helps in reliability. Why reliability? क्योंकि जो आप डाटा कलेक्शन कर रहे हैं सभी लोग से सेम क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हैं, सेम सीक्वेंस में पूछ रहे हैं. ओके, सो द डाटा कैन बी रिलायबल एंड मिनिमाइजेस कंटेक्स्ट इफेक्ट्स, दैट इज आंसर्स डिपेंड ऑन प्रीवियस क्वेश्चंस. इस टाइप का आप क्वेश्चंस नहीं पूछते हैं जिसमें प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन से आपको नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन के आंसर का एक हिंट मिल सकता है. इस टाइप का questions you will not be asking. Okay, so this is called as structured interview. So structured interview में क्या आपको बेसिक समझना है. क्वेश्चंस जो आपको पूछना है वो फिक्स है, कितना नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस है वो आपका फिक्स है, आपका ऑप्शंस क्या क्या है वो आपका फिक्स है, आपका सभी लोग से यू विल बी आस्किंग दैट सेम क्वेश्चन, same options in the same order. So that is structured interview. It is also called as directive interview. Okay, now what are the merits of structured interview? The data of one interview is comparable to others. क्योंकि same question सभी से पूछा है तो एक person का दूसरे person से आप compare कर सकते हैं. So that is data of one interviewer. One interview is compared to others. Then recording and coding is easy. You just put number A, B, C, D or 1, 2, 3, 4. So this coding can be done. Recording can be easy because सेम क्वेश्चंस आप आराम से रिकॉर्ड कर सकते हैं. देयर इज़ नो इश्यू एट ऑल. यू हैव आंसर शीट अवेलेबल और उसमें आप अपना डाटा भर सकते हैं. ओके, देन अटेंशन इज़ नॉट डाइवर्टेड. इधर उधर का बीच में क्वेश्चन पूछने की ज़रूरत नहीं. इट इज़ वेरी फोकस्ड. यू नो what you want to ask and the attention is not diverted. What are the demerits? Loses spontaneity of natural conversation. वो पर्सन अगर कुछ एक्स्ट्रा बोलना चाह रही है उसको स्कोप नहीं है. यू वॉन्ट टू आस्क एक्स्ट्रा समथिंग एक्स्ट्रा, द स्कोप इज़ नॉट देयर. सो द नेचुरल कन्वर्सेशन विच वन पर्सन इज हैविंग विद द अदर वो टाइप का नहीं होता. इट इज़ वेरी फॉर्मल टाइप. ओके, सो रेस्पॉन्डेंट्स व्यूज आर मिनिमाइज्ड बिकॉज the respondent has to answer only with that, nothing extra. If suppose you are asking what type of diet do you take in the afternoon, आपने fix रखा है रोटी सब्जी दाल something like this. So the person has to answer only within that. कुछ एक्स्ट्रा ले रहा होगा वो डालने का स्कोप नहीं है, या कम खा रहा होगा उसको भी बताने का स्कोप नहीं है. So that is respondents' views are minimized and data cannot be explored. Whatever information is there the person is giving उतना ही कर सकते हैं. cannot explore the answers by probing questions, नहीं कर सकते हैं. Okay, so that is the meaning of structured interview. Now unstructured interview, it is called as non-directive. Okay, non-formal schedule and open-ended question. ठीक है, non-formal मतलब टॉपिक फिक्स रहेगा. वन थिंग टू रिमेंबर इज एक पर्सन से एनीमिया का पूछा, दूसरा पर्सन से डायरिया का पूछा. इट्स नॉट दैट. knowledge and attitude of mothers related to anemia among primary gravid mothers. Suppose this is your topic, your questions, your topic remains the same. One thing to you remember is your topic remains the same. Now how do you want to ask? किसी से पहले दूसरा कुछ पूछा फिर बाद में पूछा, all these things आपका focus area will be similar but how you ask to different people might be different. Okay, तो इसको हम क्या कहते हैं? नॉन फॉर्मल शेड्यूल एंड इट इज ओपन एंडेड क्वेश्चंस. ओपन एंडेड का हमको मालूम है इट इज फ्री रिस्पॉन्स. इंस्टेड ऑफ आस्किंग डिड यू ईट, डू यू टेक जैगरी for good as it is, do you take jaggery sweets? Suppose ये आपका क्वेश्चन है So that is yes, no. Okay, so that is a formal questions, but it can be free response. आप डाइट में क्या क्या लेते हैं, तो दे विल बी टेलिंग मैं ये ऑल दिस थिंग्स, ठीक है. सो दिस टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस आर open ended. So here there will be no formal schedule of questions, there will be open ended questions. Explores the information, ठीक है. गुड़ लेते हैं आप, कितना लेते हैं, हफ्ते में कितना दिन लेते हैं, उससे क्या क्या बनाते हैं, ऑल दिस थिंग्स. ओके, सो दैट इज कॉल्ड एज एक्सप्लोरिंग इंफॉर्मेशन. आपका टॉपिक इज सेम, द नॉलेज and attitude or maybe practice of primary gravida mothers. ठीक है, तो जो भी आपका टॉपिक है पर उसको आप एक्सप्लोर कर रहे हैं, यू आर ट्राइंग टू फाइंड द थिंग्स इन डिटेल. देन दिस इंक्रीज रिलायबिलिटी ऑफ डाटा, क्योंकि आपको डिटेल इन्फॉर्मेशन मिल रहा है. देन फैसिलिटेट्स अनऑब्स्ट्रक्टेड प्रोसीडिंग्स, जो भी आपको there is no sort of obstruction, the people are free to respond in the way they want. Okay, and the interviewer is also free to ask in whatever sequence which the interviewer wants, so it facilitates unobstructed proceedings. Now what are the merits? Less prone for interviewers bias, ठीक है. Interviewers से कोई भी bias नहीं रहेगा, there will no be partial, the person will be able to record whatever the person is telling. There is opportunity to explore, and it is useful for sensitive topics. Sensitive means, suppose if you are seeking data related to the adjustment between husband and wife, or if you are exploring suppose if you are exploring the status of HIV, causes of HIV, so these are all stigma related issues. Okay, or if you are doing study on STDs, that is sexually transmitted disease, so these are all sensitive issues where the people will be hesitating to give you answer. So for this type of sensitive issues, unstructured interview is the best. Okay, now what are the demerits? Data of one interview is not comparable to others, because some people will be asking, your first question might be something else, second question might be something else. To one person you have asked, do you take jaggery, and how much do you take, is it ठीक से लेते हैं, इतना बस पूछा. नेक्स्ट पर्सन से यू हैव आस्क्ड was it daily or was it twice weekly, जो भी है. सो व्हाट यू फाइंड कि आपका एक पर्सन का आंसर कुछ और है, सेकेंड पर्सन का आंसर कुछ और है, देन इट इज़ डिफिकल्ट टू कंपेयर. ओके, next is time is wasted, because so much time is wasted on exploring the questions. Then there is no specific order of questions, so that causes the analysis to be very difficult. Okay, so that is the basic issue. Third is in-depth interview. What is in-depth interview? That is intensive and investigative interview, deliberately aims to elicit unconscious and extremely personal feelings and emotions. Suppose if you want to do a study on very sensitive issues, then in-depth interview is very important. So where we want to elicit data which is in the subconscious mind, which is very personal feelings and emotions. So where if you want to if you are interested to collect data related to that issue, then you have to go for in-depth interview. So this encourages free exchange of information. Okay, so this is done. Intensive and investigative. Investigative means you want to go into depth, so you are asking probing questions and trying to get the answer. Next is focused group interview. इससे आपको समझ में आ रहा है, there is one person and so many people are there in front of her. So focused group interview, where 8 to 12 members are brought together under the guidance of a trained interviewer to focus on a specific phenomena. The basic characteristics are, it consists of 8 to 12 members, duration of the interview is 1.5 to 2 hours, and all information including facial expression and body language is reported. So if you have one specific topic, and you want respondents, you have 8 to 12 respondents, so instead of asking one by one, so what you can do is you can call all those 8 to 12 people together. You will be asking the question, see what response they are telling, and this interview will continue for from 1.5 to 2 hours, and not only the answers, but you will be focusing also on facial expression and the body language. Okay, that is the non-verbal communication also needs to be taken care of. Now, in focus group interview, you have a moderator. Moderator means the person who will be conducting the interview, free from inflexibility of formal methods. Means you are flexible enough. What is the meaning of sentence? That you are flexible in to whatever to ask whatever questions you want to ask and get a probing answer. So, interviewer can freely choose the order of questions and ensure the extent of asking the question. To what extent the person wants the answer, all these things, freedom is there with the moderator. Now, what are the merits? There is wide range of information is collected. It stimulates new ideas. See here, one person is asking. Suppose this person is asking, and these are the people who are responding. So once you have brainstorming sessions. Brainstorming means the you encourage people to come out with their views. So in that context, you have a wide range of information. कोई एक टॉपिक के बारे में बहुत सारे इन्फॉर्मेशन आपको मिलता है, न्यू आइडियाज आपको मिलेगा, लीडिंग टू इन डेप्थ डिस्कशन ऑफ द टॉपिक, बिकॉज समबडी विल बी टेलिंग, पीपल विल बी टेलिंग देयर व्यूज़, तो आप अच्छे से डिटेल में डिस्कस कर सकते हैं. देन इंक्रीजेस एक्साइटमेंट इन अ ग्रुप. पीपल में प्लान किया, देखो ऐसा करना वैसा करना है, सो पीपल विल बी एक्साइटेड to participate in such interview, and involves many participants many participants at one time. This is what you can see here. Now, what are the demerits? There are chances of client and researcher bias. Client and researcher bias means the researcher or the moderator may be friendly to one or two people, may not be allowing others to speak out. So this type of bias can be there. Then it's difficult to moderate. Sometimes some people will be so arrogant and they will be so dominating that they may not allow other people to talk. So sometimes it becomes difficult to moderate, difficult to code, analyze and interpret. Why? Because many people will be talking, though, so at the end of 1.5 to 2 hours it may be difficult for you to analyze who is the person who has contributed most, and who gave less answers, who was inert. All these things may be difficult to code, analyze and interpret the data. Okay. Now, telephonic interview, you can see from this picture. So this method of collecting information consists of contacting respondents on telephone itself. Sometimes your respondents may be far off. For example, to a study to assess the quality of life 6 months after CABG. ठीक है, कोरोनरी आर्टरी बाईपास ग्राफ्ट के बाद 6 months के बाद उनका क्वालिटी ऑफ लाइफ कैसा है. सो नेचुरली, suppose if in your hospitals you have 50 patients, and now these 50 patients, one may be living in Bhilai itself, somebody may be at Nagpur, somebody may be at Delhi, maybe different places which are far off. आप यहाँ से एक के पास जा नहीं सकते हैं. So the only way out is टेकिंग एन इंटरव्यू. ठीक है, तो आपका क्वालिटी ऑफ लाइफ में अब जो भी पूछना चाह रहे हैं आप पूछ सकते हैं. ओके, सो यू विल बी कॉन्टैक्टिंग द रिस्पॉन्डेंट्स ऑन द टेलीफोन. इट इज़ मोर फ्लेक्सिबल एंड क्विक वे ऑफ ऑब्टेनिंग इन्फॉर्मेशन. फ्लेक्सिबल मतलब क्या है, अपने आप टाइम फिक्स कर सकते हैं. अच्छा, अभी पर्सन फ्री नहीं है तो यू कैन टॉक इन द आफ्टरनून और विच एवर टाइम द पर्सन इज़ फ्री. देन इज़ क्विक वे, आप पूछते जाएंगे तुरंत आपको आंसर मिलते जाएगा. सो योर इंफॉर्मेशन विल बी ओवर. देन इज कॉस्ट इज रिलेटिवली लेस एंड रेट ऑफ रिस्पॉन्स इज हाई. कॉस्ट कैसे लेस है, आपको ट्रांसपोर्टेशन करने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है. यू नीड नॉट गो टू विताई विलेज, यू नीड नॉट गो टू डेली, बट यू कैन सिट इन अ प्लेस and from the place you can get the information. The response is high. Why? Because you will ensure that you will be asking all the questions which are necessary and you will be recording it then and there. So the response is high. Access to respondents is easy through a telephone directory. कोई problem नहीं है, you can take a telephone directory and then you can call them. Then what are the demerits? It is difficult to establish a rapport between the respondents and the interviewer. कई बार टेलीफोनिकली लेने से रैपोर्ट बनाना इज़ डिफ़िकल्ट. वाई? बिकॉज पीपल इज़ फार अवे. आपका वो आप उनका एक्सप्रेशन नहीं देख पा रहे हैं, इंटरेस्ट नहीं देख पा रहे हैं. बट इफ़ इट इज़ अ फेस टू फेस, इट बिकम्स मच ईजियर टू एस्टैब्लिश अ रैपोर्ट. Next is surveys are limited to respondents having telephone facilities. Only the problem is people who are having a telephone only can give a telephone interview. Other people will not be able to do it. Then respondents' characteristics and facial expression cannot be observed. Then possibility of interviewer is more. मतलब द पर्सन विल बी इंटरेस्टेड टू आस्क, कर जो अच्छे से जवाब दे रहे हैं बाकी नहीं दे रहे हैं तो उनसे नहीं पूछेंगे, ठीक है. और सो दिस टाइप ऑफ बायसनेस कैन ऑकर इन टेलीफोनिक इंटरव्यू. Now, in nutshell, what are the advantages of interview? Interviews are useful to obtain information about people's feeling, perceptions and opinion. All these things can be found out by taken interview, क्योंकि आप in depth interview भी कर सकते हैं. Okay, so you can find out what are the people's feeling, what are their perceptions और उनका opinion क्या है. फिर more detailed questions can be asked. High responses rate is achieved because you are the person who is putting these scores. Okay, so naturally the high rate of response will be there. Then respondents own words are recorded. Okay, you can even use a tape recorder to record, you can use a mobile phone to record, so all these things. So own words, suppose if it is an open ended question, आप इसको record करके डाल सकते हैं. Okay, so the own words are recorded. Ambiguities can be clarified and incomplete answers are followed. Ambiguous मतलब ऐसा कुछ questions which are having ambiguous answers. भाई what, जैसे last time when I was talking to you about questionnaire, ambiguous का मैंने बोला था भाई what is the value of your house or what is the value of your job which you are doing. Somebody tells them भाई मैं किसान हूँ, भाई आप उसका क्या वैल्यू है, आपके जीवन में उसका क्या वैल्यू. Now this is a very vague questions where somebody can interpret value as something which is very important to that person, value in terms of money, all these things. So ambiguities, अगर ऐसा कुछ words है या ऐसे कुछ बातें हैं जिससे उनको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, so this can be clarified. And incomplete answers, incomplete means एक आंसर दिया दूसरे का नहीं दिया, so you can follow up those answers and get the information. Okay, now what are the disadvantages? Time consuming, क्योंकि एक से इंटरव्यू लेना it takes a lot of time and costly affair, especially if it is a face to face. आपको खर्चा करके उनके टाइम के हिसाब से many times you have to go, so this is a costly affair. Then different interviewers may understand and translate interviews in different ways. फिर सबका पूछने का तरीका अलग अलग है, so interpretation might be different by different interviews. So what is the conclusion? Interviews as a method of data collection is very useful as it can be used according to a topic of research where we can expect 100% response with better clarification of question as and when required. ठीक है, it's very good. क्यों? आपके टॉपिक के हिसाब से आपको फोकस्ड करना है, in depth करना है, structured करना है, unstructured करना है. All these things can be asked. All these things can be asked. Okay, so ये आप कर सकते हैं. And then if 100% response आप ensure कर सकते, because whichever questions are left out you can ask, and if some clarifications is required you can clarify as and when required. Okay, so that was all about interview. I hope you have understood the topic. Thank you for a patient listening.